Hello everyone, it is the Divinely Guided Tarot, and in today's video I am doing a reading for the sign of Virgo. In today's reading especially, I'm going to be focusing on January 2025, but I do believe that at any point, if you're seeing this video, doesn't matter the time frame or anything, this is a message that is meant to find you. Alright, so let's go ahead, I'm going to apply some lotion, and we're going to go ahead and get into your reading today. Alrighty, let's go ahead, get some tarot cards, and then I'm also going to be using some oracle cards as well in today's reading. Okay, so let's go ahead, channel your energy, Virgo. Spirit, what messages do we have for the sign of Virgo for January 2025, please? What messages do we have for Virgo, January 2025, Spirit? Alright, right off the bat, we have some flyers. We have the Six of Pentacles. And then we also have the Moon in reverse coming out. So what this tells me right off the bat with that Six of Pentacles, I apologize for the glare. Let me see if I can fix that. Just put the cards down here so you guys don't have the glare. Yeah, so right off the bat, what this is telling me is that the Six of Pentacles is kind of like a giving energy. As you can see the imagery on this card, they're kind of sharing their wealth, they're being very generous. But when it comes to Pentacles, it's all about money, but it's also about working as well. So you might be, you could be giving actual money, but you could also be helping others at this time as well. Or perhaps maybe your job is one in which you are servicing others, which a lot of them are. But it's essentially like you're helping somebody at this time, whether it's financially or just in the form of taking something off their plate, all right? And what the Six of Pentacles also kind of reminds us is that, it's a reminder to not get so involved with your resources to the point that you're being greedy, okay? And I'm hearing you don't want to get so caught up in what you have to the point that you just lose all sense of humanity. You know what I mean? Like if you're rich, if you're, coming into more money, using that to help other people. Okay, if you get, a bonus at your job and somebody's struggling that's close to you, helping them out. Again, it doesn't have to be money. It could be just in the form of helping them. Okay, giving people a call and saying, hey, I know you have a lot going on. How about I take that off your hands for just a little bit? Even if it's a few hours at a time, maybe it's babysitting, whatever it is, putting the hand out to help someone at this time can be very beneficial for you. Not only does it help them, but it helps you as well. It heals a part of yourself when you do that. All right, and then next we're seeing that Moon card in reverse, and this is one of the major arcana cards, but it's also a card that has to do with life lessons. And I think that in this scenario, coupled with that Six of Pentacles, there's this lesson that needs to be learned. Whether it's maybe you're not very helpful, and I think sometimes in our society we can be very independent, isolated, especially if you're, Western culture. It's very common to be very independent and just very self-centered, and it's just something that we all learn. Like, you can't trust anybody, you need to just focus on yourself. But Spirit's letting you know that at a soul level, we're all the same, okay? We're all humans. Helping people out is the way to go, okay? The connections that you make, it is very, very important. All right, but what we're seeing with that Moon card in reverse is some sort of confusion as it pertains to something. And it's almost as if you're just misinterpreting a situation right now. And every time I hear this, I don't know why I'm hearing this, but it's kind of like you're having a grudge, or you're holding a grudge, or you just have like this preconceived notion of somebody or something, and it's not the case, okay? So communicating with anybody about this, or a specific person, because this is a general reading, it seems like there's communication that needs to be had, okay? Because there's something here about you're just perceiving a situation and it's not the right way. Whether it's you're perceiving somebody as bad, or they did something shady, and that's what you're perceiving them wrong to be, or it could be the opposite. Maybe you're perceiving that somebody's, super great, but there's a lot of information that's not being brought to light at this moment. All right, so let's go ahead, another flyer. Okay, King of Swords is coming out for you guys. Let me bring that closer so you guys can see. Okay, King of Swords. This is all about making sure you are using your head over your heart, okay? And also, this brought my attention, the Judgment card. Again, this is another major arcana card, but it's about reflecting on something, awakening to something. And it could be this newfound information that you need to be looking for, because something just isn't clear, something is not presenting itself accurately right now. And it's very necessary that you reflect, okay, you awaken to this new information. Okay, again, the King of Swords energy. Making sure you're finding out the truth about something. Okay, and then we have the Eight of Swords coming out in the sideways position. This, always in my readings, if you're somebody that has been with me, you know that when things come out vertical or not vertical, horizontal, it's almost like a decision point. Okay, this is a reading to predict the future, right? It's a reading that can kind of prepare you for what's to come. But I also believe that you have free will, okay? There's going to be times where you make decisions that, sometimes it's going to be inevitable. But other times, I believe it's a decision. And this is a decision that you get to make. That Eight of Swords energy. Do you want to stay in that trapped energy? Or do you want to free yourself from whatever this fabric that's holding this person together? So it's a decision that you have to make. Do you want to stay in that energy and play the victim? Or do you want to essentially allow yourself to be free? Do you want to accept this new information? And I think it's something to do with that information that's coming through. Give me one moment. I'm trying to get a card that fell on the ground. Okay. I'm going to take it reversed because that's the way I picked it up. The Hierophant in reverse. Okay, yeah. It's a decision point. You need to allow yourself the opportunity to free yourself. You don't ever want to put yourself in a victim mentality and go, oh, this is happening, this is happening to me. Like, why is this happening to me? You need to put yourself outside of the picture for a minute so that you can really accurately understand what is going on. There's going to be things coming to light that is going to make you want to, curl up in a ball and retreat and isolate yourself. But despite the challenges, despite these little setbacks and these obstacles, you have to move on with life. And you doing this and allowing yourself to be trapped is just simply not going to help you move forward. Things in life suck. There's going to be times where you're just shaking your head, asking yourself why, and being confused about what this all means, right? But it has to do with life lessons. There's lessons in everything. And without those downfalls, you can't have any of the brilliant things that life has to offer. You wouldn't appreciate what life has to offer. Okay? And then again, the Hierophant in reverse, we're dealing with a lot of, or not a lot, but you do have major arcanas, 2 major arcanas in your reading today. And when there's more than one, right, it's this emphasis that you need to start looking for the lessons in things. Things are happening for a reason. It's not just happening because it's just happening. It's happening because Spirit's trying to get your attention. All right? But enough of me rambling about all of that. But the Hierophant in reverse really is just a reminder that you need to do things that are not exactly in the norm. Okay? And not even that you need to do that, but if there's some sort of, it's almost like you have a rebellious energy, perhaps because of that self-imprisonment. But it's like this energy that, I'm not doing, I'm not going along with the status quo. I'm not doing what everybody else wants me to do. All right? And again, there's like this energy. Something's being brought to light that's just not jiving well with you, and it's up to you whether or not you're going to let that affect you. And I hope that you choose to let it not affect you. It can affect you. Deal with the emotions, get out the anger, however you channel and cope with these things, that is healthy, of course. Say going for a run and exercising is a way that you can cope with things. Anything that's going to help you get that mental and physical energy out of your body so that you can deal with it is going to help you at this time. And sometimes it takes doing things that other people may not understand. But when I say rebel or do things that aren't exactly in line with everything else, I'm saying do what is right for you, even if people want to talk about it or it doesn't make sense to other people. But in the same breath, I'm also saying make sure that it's not reckless. Make sure that it's not something that is going to harm you, right? But yeah, so there is something here about that. But let's go ahead and close out your reading with some oracle cards. We'll take whatever flies out, but obviously not if the whole deck decides to fly out. All right, let's see what else comes out. Let's go ahead and get another one, please, Spirit. Let's go ahead and get another one. All right. Perfect. All right, so we have don't let your past hold you back. Okay, again, this information that might be coming to light could be from your past. All right. And I don't know why I'm hearing this, but I'm going to say it because it might pertain to some of you. But it's almost like there might be information coming out about a previous relationship, some like infidelity occurred in a past relationship that you didn't know about, but it just was brought to light. That's oddly specific, and it's only going to pertain to some of you, but I felt like I need to say that. It's almost like you didn't know it at the time. Now you do, and now you're like, dang. It's like you're grieving the situation again, right? But don't let that affect you. Okay, you're in the now. You moved on for a reason, all right? There's something there about we need to just leave it where it was. And then we also have meditate and contemplate. Or contemplate. I don't know why I said contemplate. Contemplate. There's something that you need to give thought to. Again, you need to reflect and awaken to some new knowledge. And you need to allow yourself to just, deal with it, but move on as well. Okay, and someone in this situation might be Pisces energy. But yeah, so whatever it is, you need to just deal with it, but don't let it drag you down. Don't go into self-isolation over this. All right, but that is your reading, Virgo. Again, I want to say somebody was a Pisces in this situation. Virgo energy, but 1313 on the clock, by the way. Pisces could be anywhere in your chart. It also could be somebody that you're dealing with. And the situation could be Pisces or have it in their chart as well. I'm going to end this on this note. There's something about nighttime for you, also about being by the water at this time that could very much help you through this. That could help you decompress, meditate. It could look like going to the ocean or just going by a body of water and just simply relaxing and finding peace by being there. All right? So that is your reading, Virgo. I hope you all enjoyed it. If this resonated, please let me know down below in the comment section, and I will see you all in my next video.